Okay, so your test is tomorrow. So we're going to go over the review. Be sure you have a complete understanding of every question on this paper before the review. Be sure you can explain how to do every little step before you take the test, okay? So, number 1 says, the graph of the line G is shown below. Which equation describes the line parallel to the line G and has a y-intercept of 0, -3? So this keyword parallel right here, what does that mean? What does that tell us? It's going to have the same slope. Okay, so let's find the slope of this one. You can either use stat, typing in the points -3, 3, and the point, what is that? 2, -3? 2, -3? Okay, and you can find the slope that way. Or rise 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, row 6, over 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 over 4, and it's going negative. -6 over 4, let's simplify it down. Math, enter. It's -3 over 2. Okay, now the same slope, so that means this one needs to have -3 over 2 as a slope. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Ta-da! That's all you had to do. Okay, number 2. It says the line contains points this and that. What is the slope of a line that is parallel to this line? Parallel means what? Same slope. So we just need to find the slope of those two lines. Using stat is the fastest and easiest and most accurate way. So stat edit, the first point we have is -1 and 11. Then we have -6 and 36. Stat, over to calc, 4. And we have A is our slope, which is -5. So our slope is -5. So you type in negative, color that in, 5, color that in. All right. Next one. Number 3. What is the equation of a line perpendicular to this line and containing this point? Perpendicular, what does that mean? The slopes are opposite reciprocal. Okay, the slopes are opposite reciprocal. So first let's find out the slope. We have 3x minus 4y equals 12. How can we find the slope from this? We need to put it into y equals. By how? 2 steps. Dun, 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 dun. Move the x. Okay, so we have -4y equals -3x plus 12. So we move the x, then what? Divide by y. That cancels, so we have y equals, what's -3 divided by 4? Which is +3 over 4. 12 divided by -4 is -3. All right, so now that we found that slope, this is the slope they have, right? So it's 3 over 4. It's a +3 over 4. We need the opposite reciprocal. So if this is +3 over 4, the slope we need is going to be a -4 over 3. Okay? That's the slope we're working with. Okay? So let's mark off the ones we don't want. Oh, wait. I think I might have written this wrong. Yes, it was a plus. Sorry. Plus, 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 plus. This was a negative. So now it's a positive. Sorry. That was my fault. So +4 over 3. Okay, so we can cross out B. Okay, you'd still do all the same things the same way. I just accidentally made that a minus when it's supposed to be positive. Okay, so now we need to find out which one's correct. So what I'm going to do is just type these into y equals and see which one has that point. Okay, so the first one, y equals 4 over 3, in parentheses, x plus 8. Go to the table. We're looking for the point 6, -2. Is this 6, -2? Nope. So that's wrong. So it's the same slope with just -10 instead. So same slope with just -10. Go to the table. Does it have 6, negative 2? Yes, it does. So we'll put a check mark there. Test the last one. Just a minus 6. Same slope, minus 6. Minus 6. Go to the table. Is it 6, negative 2? Nope, it's 6, positive 2. So C is your answer. Okay, 4. A line is graphed below. Which of the following equations is a line perpendicular to the line of the graph that also goes through the point 0, negative 4? What does perpendicular mean? Opposite reciprocal. Okay, so we need to find the slope here first. How can we do that? Rise over run. So let's check here. Rise first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 over 1, 2, 3. Is it positive or negative? When you read it like a book, it's going down, so it's negative. Okay, so we need perpendicular. So if that's a negative 4 over 3, our new one will be a positive 3 over 4. Okay, so that's the slope we're looking for, positive 3 over 4. So it's not this one, it's not this one, and it's not this one. That was easy. And obviously this last part needs to be negative 4 because the y-intercept is negative 4. Okay, number 5. I'm really excited about number 5. Which of the following pairs of points defines a line segment parallel to the y-axis? So let's draw that. Parallel to the y-axis will look like this, correct? Parallel to the y-axis. What do we know about this? We know the slope is undefined. We know the equation is x equals some number. Okay, so we know that. Now what about the points? If you need to, plot these points. Okay, so let's plot the points of I. Okay, so say I is at 4, 3, 0.1, and the next one's at negative 4, 3. Would this line be parallel to the y-axis? Nope. Let's try another one. So 4, 3, so you 4 up 3, okay. 4, negative 3. Is this line parallel to the y-axis? Yes, it is. Next one. Negative 4, negative 3. Right here. And then 4, negative 3. Right here. Is this line parallel to the y-axis? No. Okay, last one. Negative 3, 4. Negative 3. Up 4. And negative 3, negative 4. Negative 3, negative 4. Is this line parallel to the y-axis? Yes, it is. So our answer is what? Well, 2 and 4 worked, so let's see. Okay, now I want you to notice something. If it's parallel to the y-axis, a straight line here, so that means all your x's are going to be the same. That's why we do x equals. So if you look at the right answers, it's the one where the x's are the same. Now, if it was asking for parallel to the x-axis, you would look for the ones where the y's are the same. Okay, so keep that in mind. But if you need to, draw a picture. Alrighty, next page. Number 6, which of the function best models the data from 1 to 24? Now, what you could do is write out all these and put it in stat. So, over 2, 3. Over 5, up 4. What is this? 8, up 3. 10, up 4. Over 14, up 7. Right? I hope I'm counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Over 14, up. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. And then 15, 16 and 7. 18 and 10. 21 and 10. Now, you can do all that, type it into stat, and find your equation. So let's do that. So we're going to go to stat, edit, type it all in. Okay, so all your x's go in L1 and all your y's go in L2. So we have 2, 5, 8, 10, 14, 16, 18, 21. Okay, and then we have 3, 4, 3, 4, 7, 7, 10, 10. Oh boy, what happened? Oh, I didn't go all the way up, sorry. Okay, fixed it. Okay, now we're going to go to stat, over to calc. Remember, this is linear, so we want 4. Enter. So we have y equals 0.4 plus 1.1, or 1.2. So y equals 0.4x plus 1.2. Which one is that closest to? A. Okay. All right, number 7. Number 7, the graph below shows the length of a spring when a weight is attached to it. If the trend shows the graph continues, what will the length in inches be when the weight is 12 pounds? Okay, so the 1, 2, 3, so we're just going to continue. So we can find that equation with those points in stat. That would be my first choice. So stat edit, let's clear those out. So we have 2 and 12, and then we have 5 and 18. Okay, stat, over to calc, 4. Now remember, we can do vars, over to y vars, pick y1, and now we just put that into y equals. So we have 2x plus 8 in y equals. Okay, we found that equation, and then you can go type it in y equals if you want to, but we know the step. Go to your table. Okay, we need to find when this is the x, right? So 12 and 32. All right, number 8. The scatter plot below shows the relationship between the number of sales over a period of time and the number of advertising dollars spent by the company. Based on the scatter plot, what is the best prediction for the number of sales there will be if the company spends $6.32 thousand on advertisement? So find 6.32, it's about right here. Okay, if you have your line of best fit, that's about right here. Okay, so where would that be at? Would it be at 114, 117, 108, or 122? Okay, so let's look. 122 is way up here. Is that it? No way. 108, that's right here. Is that it? No way. We have 117, which is right here. Is that it? Nope. So it has to be 114. All right, number 9. Using the information above, what's the best prediction for the LDL level after exercising for 14 hours? So you're just going to continue this line of best fit. Okay, so if it's going like here at 14, where's that going to be at? Okay, is it going to be at 80? Possibly. 85? No. 90? No. 70? Possibly. Which one do you think it's closest to? Is it 80 at 14? Or is it 70 at 14? Which one? That rate of change continues. Looks like it's 70. Okay. Number 10. Looking at the table below, what does the correlation coefficient for the data indicate about the strength of the linear association between the two pieces of data? So for this one, we're going to need stat. We're looking at weak correlations or strong correlations. So I'm going to start that in video 2.